Hi, I'm Dave. Welcome back. I'm going to give you 3 guesses as to what I've been up to today. Leave your comments in the section below. And 3, 2, 1, right, just kidding. I think it's quite obvious what I've been doing today. Now, let's make it so I can see again. Today, I've been out swimming, and call it what you want, okay? Wild swimming, open water swimming, outdoor swimming, right, it's got lots of different new fancy names people want to give it, okay? It's swimming. That's what I've been up to, but somewhere other than a swimming pool. I want to talk about that, so before I do, please smash that like button, leave a comment if you want to, subscribe to my channel if you haven't already, and do click on the bell to stay notified of my future content. So, if you haven't heard about wild swimming or open water swimming or cold water swimming, it is exactly as it says on the tin. Okay. You all now know that I am autistic. I have a child who is also autistic, and now that I know about my diagnosis, I've also come to understand why I find it so infuriating at local swimming pools. It's just too busy. It's too many people, too small a space. You can't do what you want to do. You can't just have a casual swim at your own pace. You've either got to be racing up and down a lane or bobbing up and down and trying to dodge everyone else, okay? And it's driven me crazy for a long time. And I stopped going swimming. I've tried, and I don't find it a pleasant experience, even though I love swimming. Now, if you know me, you'll know that if I get anywhere near the coast, if I even see the sea, I'm in it. Okay, so I love swimming. I love swimming outdoors, and I've always loved swimming in the sea. But I've never taken the plunge to go anywhere other than a swimming pool or the sea. Because I had a week in Sort in Spain a couple of years ago where we got a little bit of swimming out in the river there and doing rafting and all that sort of stuff, but never just a casual swim that you can do on a regular basis. And today, I've finally taken the plunge, as it were, and gone out and done it. So I've joined, well, I said I've been looking for ages to find somewhere to do it, and I've never been sure, is that water clean, is that water safe, is that river, what are the currents like there? And I was pointed in the right direction, and I was actually introduced to a Facebook group for the local branch of Blue Tits with a rather apt name, okay? And in that group I found lots of useful information, lots of people who are members of different groups, different open water swimming groups, but I just introduced myself there, spoke to a few really nice people there who invited me along. We arranged a time when we could meet up, and I said I took my wife, I took my daughter with me, who I said my autistic daughter. We went and met up at a local pool to where I am. It's hidden away. It's hidden amongst a copse of trees. I've lived in this area for about 30 years, and I never knew it was there. So it is well hidden unless you know it. And I'm so glad I met this group. And I want to give a massive shout out to Jen from the group, because Jen arranged to meet up with my wife, my daughter and myself, and showed us where this pool is, showed us the way to access it, filled us in on any of the immediate risks and hazards of that pool, where the slopes are, the drop-offs are, about the water conditions, all this sort of stuff. And it's been a fantastic experience today to just go and swim, because I love swimming, and to do so outdoors, out of view of pretty much everybody. It was just the 4 of us there. Another group joined us just as we were leaving, but that's fine. It still wouldn't have been busy, but there was just nobody around. It was just a really pleasant experience, surrounded by nature, by the trees, the environment itself. From a mental health perspective, not only the exercise of the swimming, well, we didn't do too much swimming because we just introduced ourselves to the pool and finding our way there, but got a little bit of swimming in, and just to do that, as I said, surrounded by nothing but blue skies and trees, it was absolutely fantastic. Okay, and just if you're not used to it, and certainly in Britain, just taking the plunge in water that's not heated swimming pool temperature, it's a wonderful experience. It was refreshing, it was invigorating, kind of takes your breath away a little bit when you first get in, but when you learn a little bit and you know about cold water shock, you know how to acclimatise yourself instead of just jumping in like an idiot. Okay, then it was all round. It was dealt with safely. We've gone in, we've enjoyed ourselves, we've come out, made sure we warm up and dry off quickly, and as I said, it was just a thoroughly enjoyable experience, and it's been great for pretty much everyone that was involved there. Okay, certainly I can speak for myself. I have absolutely loved it. I've enjoyed that experience, and I'm following the group, and I'm looking at the other options. So this was a pool we were in today. I said it's just a still water pool. It seems clean. I've heard no real complaints about it. The litter was minimal. So I mean, I know I've seen the group actually do go around and clear up anything they see when they go, and that's a great thing to be a part of. So not only just going out there and having what you want from it, but giving back by cleaning up. And hopefully the vast majority of people who are using it are keeping it that way. So I would love to encourage anybody to find a group and safely, and I emphasise safely, get yourself out into nature and do some swimming, open water swimming, cold water swimming, whatever you want to call it, wild swimming. Just do it. If you've been thinking about it, just do it. Just find a local group, whatever your social media is that you use, just find a group, engage with them, introduce yourself, and just do it. It is an experience that you will not look back from. The next thing for me, I want to get in the river. So we have got a river that runs through this area. It varies in its temperament. So I'm going to be careful. Again, I'm going to make sure that I meet up with people who swum it before. We'll do it as a group, we'll do it safely, make sure we've got the equipment that we feel that we need for that area, whether it's wetsuits, tow floats, to make sure that we go in and we deal with this safely. I'm not just going to go to a place I don't know and just go barreling into the water I don't know. But the next thing, I am looking to go to the river. And find the locations that have been recommended as being nice spots to go and to do some swimming out in nature again. And it's, from what I can see and imagine, just casually swimming in a river with the currents running is going to be a totally different experience from swimming in a local pool, lake, whatever you want to say. Of course, the experience itself is totally different to having a heated swimming pool surrounded by people, a million different conversations going off in the background. And of course, if you're like me, and you're quite sensitive to it, and there's lots of other people around all having their own individual conversations, it can ruin your experience because it's just too much stimulation going on. Okay, so to just be outside, very few people, in nature, enjoying it, enjoying what we've got of the weather at the moment. It's taken a bit of a turn for the worse, but not too bad. But to enjoy that, to enjoy the weather, to enjoy the views of the local, the region, it's fantastic from a perspective that I've not seen them before. I've been over the bridge and I've looked over the pools, I've looked over the rivers, and maybe sat at the side when I was a youth and tried my hand at fishing and all this sort of stuff. But to just get in the water, fantastic experience. I recommend it to everybody. If you haven't done it already, go and do it. If you've considered it, find a group, do it. If you've not heard of it, if you've not thought about doing swimming out in nature, then I appeal to you, look into it and give it a try. Don't dismiss it. Okay. I know there's a lot of people out there who are very quick to just dismiss it because of things they've heard or from experiences they've had, or from the naysayers that are out there, and straight away go on to the risk. Don't go in rivers, don't go in lakes, it's dangerous, you're going to get killed, you're going to drown, all this sort of right. You've got to be safe. I cannot emphasise enough, you've got to be safe, and you've got to be aware of the hazards, aware of the risks, aware of your own abilities more than anything, and then you can do those things. There's some places that won't let you, there's some places that will, but again, this is why you have local groups, and you engage with them, and they will point you in the right direction. And like the experience I've had today, you'll find many of these groups will come along with you, show you the way, show you how to get in, help you, understand how to acclimatise yourself to the cold water, but you've got to engage with people. It's a fantastic experience. So, open water swimming, great for exercise. You can go out there, you can go and do your swimming whatever pace you want to, not other people. Unlike lanes, you've got to match the pace of whoever's in the lane. So you can swim at your own pace for however long you want or however long you can tolerate. It's great for the mental health. The lack of stimulation, the openness, the setting, the scenery, the environment all together has been fantastic for the mental health as well. So there's no real downside to it, as long as I said, you know the safety risks, you know how to manage them, and you know which areas are clean and safe to take up the activity. Okay, so on that note, I can't just keep going on enough about how much I've enjoyed swimming in a cold water pool today. It's been fantastic. So give it a go, keep safe. If you do give it a go, or you've tried it before and you want to say anything about it, please leave me a comment. Yeah, let me know your experiences, let me know your thoughts on it. I'm always happy to hear from you and give you a little bit of a chat at the same time. Okay, so thank you for watching to the end. I hope you have tolerated me just rambling on about my swimming experience today, and I'm glad you have stuck to the end. Please like the video if you haven't done so already, subscribe to my channel, and stay notified by clicking on the bell. It'd be great to hear from you, so leave a comment as well. I'll see you in the next video.